Come here.
Hello, welcome back to another episode of Special Ops, Lioness Season 1 Episode 4 Review, The Choice of Failure. Don't miss out on our in-depth analysis and exciting discussions. Hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated with the latest reviews of your favorite shows. Cruz's undercover operation runs smoothly early in the episode as she bonds with Aaliyah. Finding out more information about her mark, Aaliyah admits that her life has been planned for her in a way that she's unsatisfied with. As Cruz and Aaliyah talk about her impending nuptials, Aaliyah admits she doesn't want to get married. Aaliyah knows she has no choice, and Cruz seems to understand the magnitude of her situation for the first time. Lacela de Oliveira delivers cautious discomfort well, as Cruz seems to be finally fitting in with more than just their mark, but Aaliyah's entire friend group. Cruz believes she has complete control over Aaliyah and her gang of friends until she finds herself in a dangerous situation and unable to defend herself. As she develops a bond with Aaliyah early in the episode, Cruz's covert mission goes off without a hitch. Aaliyah acknowledges that she is dissatisfied with how her life has been arranged for her after learning more about her mark. As Cruz and Aaliyah discuss her upcoming wedding, Aaliyah confesses that she is not interested in getting married. Cruz appears to have a newfound understanding of the gravity of Aaliyah's predicament, as she is aware that she has no other option. Cruz appears to be finally blending in with more than just their mark, as Lacela de Oliveira provides cautious discomfort expertly. But Aaliyah's entire friend group, the Lioness team, is experiencing mixed feelings as they observe from a yacht docked yards offshore in different locations on the beach. Joe takes advantage of the chatter while Tucker and the men are bored to tears listening to it. When it is revealed that Kyle's Texas operation has been reported to the CIA's highest levels and that the Lioness team is under fire for aiding Kyle, Joe's line of thought on the Imrohi operation is disrupted. While Joe tries to adjust and scramble on Special Ops, Lioness Season 1 Episode 3, it's obvious that she is uneasy about the possibility that helping Kyle out would put her in danger. Even though Joe's squad will suffer punishment, Joe and the Lioness crew never stop moving, and neither do Aaliyah nor Cruz. She is shaken by the news, but Joe can handle it. Everything is largely going according to plan, despite a few minor setbacks, until we notice Hannah Love Lanier's Kate in a car with some buddies. A stunning vehicle accident pulls everything to a screeching halt, quickly and painfully revealing the dramatic irony of the situation. Even though he is shaken, Neil maintains his composure for his daughter when she is examined when Kate is brought to his hospital. He thinks he knows the entire nature of her injuries when he calls Joe to tell him about them. It becomes immediately apparent that Joe is unable to handle pressure in all facets of her life. When her family is managed, her career might be full of challenges, but when Kate is hurt, she is much more emotional. After performing pre-opus blood work, Neil learns from a colleague that Kate is pregnant, which adds to the complexity of the situation. Dave Annable gives a flawless performance as Neil, who is shocked by the news and must inform his daughter that her buddy is dead and she is pregnant. Joe doesn't feel like working hard right now, but she has no choice because Cruz and Aaliyah are going out to a club. Joe is the only member of the Lioness squad who can pass like a beach bar patron when she wants closer observation. She enters and attracts male attention instantly, ignoring it when she receives a call from Neil. Cruz leaves her group and goes to the pub when Joe learns that her 14-year-old daughter is pregnant. Cruz is approached by the same sleazy man who just hit on Joe, but instead of shooing him away, she invites him to dance. Joe is obviously spiraling, and because she isn't paying attention and Cruz is enjoying the masculine attention, they both fail to notice when he slips something into Joe's drink. As usual, everything proceeds rapidly. As Aaliyah's gang gets into a brawl, the club is severely disrupted, and Joe loses sight of Cruz, who is already experiencing the effects of her tainted drink. It is obvious that moving quickly to save Cruz is the best alternative if Joe cannot care for her own daughter until she returns home. The Lioness team works swiftly and effectively, monitoring Cruz and providing care. She clearly has had enough as Joe and two of the men stand back with the attacker. In Special Ops, Lioness, Joe is at her most exposed as she uses all of her fear and aggression to scare the assailant, making sure he will feel the pain for days to come. Joe is obviously having a hard time with everything going on around her, and the only place of stability she can find is right here, making sure this man won't injure anyone else. Cruz is performing well enough when the crew reunites back at their safe house that they start to feel dissatisfied with her performance. After arriving in the interim, Kaitlyn questions whether they can trust Cruz to complete the task. The two decide to talk on their early drive back to DC after Joe informs them that Kate has been in an accident. Joe begins to cry for the first time as the episode comes to a close. She shows her open vulnerability and obvious fear as things start to get out of her hands. The rest of the season will be terrifying as she tries to reconcile the most difficult facets of her personal and professional lives, with Joe already breaking under pressure. Special Ops, Lioness Season 1 has created a long chain of dominoes that have just started to fall as the season is halfway through. Thank you for watching.